Hi, my name is Yaroslav and I am front-end developer. Today I want to share with you a brief story about myself, how I become a front-end developer, what sources I use for the education path, uh, what difficulty I met during my education, and finally I show you some of my projects, what I done using JavaScript, HTML, CSS, and some frameworks like React, Bootstrap, and Chakra UI. My story began about 2 years ago when I decided to try myself in IT. I knew for sure that I wanted to write code and create websites, applications, but I couldn't decide which language to start with. It was Python or JavaScript. Also, I thought about C, but I understood that C was very hard for starting. I watched tons of videos, tutorials. Every time I chose, shifted from one side to another. Maybe I would have hesitated even longer, but then I came across a programming school from Silicon Valley. It was called PSV, which had just open enrollment for a position full stack developer based on JavaScript. After talking to the manager and clarifying all the details, I made my final decision. I would like to start my IT journey with JavaScript. Training lasted about 9 months. We practiced a lot, solved algorithmic tasks, used bundlers like Vite, learned frameworks, and even trained for interviews. But the amount of information was huge, and I left that I wasn't ready to start job hunting yet. I continued strengthening my knowledge on platforms like FreeCodeCamp, where I learned new material and improved my English listening skills. MDN, a huge encyclopedia of web development with simple and clear examples. Udemy, endless IT courses for any topic. A few months later, I discovered the Rolling Scope School. What I liked most, it was self-study format, interactive tasks, checking other students' work, Discord community, and most importantly, deadlines, which kept me motivated. This approach helped me better understand JavaScript concepts, manipulate DOM elements, work with classes, draw on canvas, use BAM methodology, and much more. Throughout the course, I kept polishing my knowledge by building my own project. The first of my applications is the Forecast app, a small weather application built with React and Bootstrap. The user can search for any city and see detailed weather data, temperature in Celsius and Fahrenheit, humidity, pressure, wind speed, and daily minimax values. I used the Open Weather API for real-time data and added responsive design. This project helped me understand API requests in React and how to handle loading and error states. The other two applications is small famous games like Memory Game, a classic card matching game built with React. When I used use state hook to manage the game state and selected cards, and use effect to handle delayed flipping and board reset logic. And Tic-Tac-Toe game, written in React with clean component-based architecture. The game handles player turns with detection, draw condition, and locks the board when the game ends. This project helped me practice conditional rendering and real-time UI updates. My favorite my project is Node Fight Club, built entirely with vanilla JavaScript. It's a small fighting simulation game where the player chooses two defense zones and one attack zone. For example, defend the body and legs and attack the head. After pressing fight, the game compares the player's choice with opponent logic. Each hero has unique abilities, different damage values, individual critical hit chances, and even a short story available in the settings. I implemented all the logic myself: state handling, random opponent behavior, hit probability, damage calculation, dynamic locks, and DOM updates. This project allowed me to combine everything I learned about JavaScript, DOM manipulation, and game mechanics. My journey in IT is just beginning, and every day I'm becoming stronger and more confident. There are two things I learned. It's never too late to start, and it's never too early to believe in yourself. Every project, every mistake, every solved problem brings me closer to where I want to be. And I'm not stopping. The journey continues. I truly believe that hard work always pays off, and I'm moving toward my goals step by step every single day. Thank you for watching and see you next time.